Hey everyone, welcome back to another Router Gods video. My name's Humphrey, and a lot of people studying Thai, whether you're studying at a school or whether you're self-studying, people always ask me, what are the resources that you use online? What are the channels that you go to on YouTube? And over the past 2 years, I've built together lots and lots of resources. I've put them together in a Google Sheet. I've shared them to you, and the link will be at the bottom. It's completely free. What I'm going to do is we're going to go through the sheet, tell you how to use it, tell you the organization. Okay, so you're looking at the Thai Learning Resources Google Sheet. Once again, this is completely free. And then what you can do in Google is you can go up to File and then copy it into your Google Drive. That way you can change it up however you want, reorganize it, add more links, take out links. So the links on the left, these are going to be the different tabs along the bottom. So you see here, reading resources, trending videos, top news. This is also along here, along the bottom for the most part. And then I have descriptions. Reading resources, we'll click on that. Thailand has their version of the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission. And each year, Thai companies are required to file a report. And those reports, they have to be in Thai. The bigger corporations will also file an exact copy in English. So you can open the Thai and you can open the English, put them next to each other, and that is a great way to learn more technical, more financial terms, along with links for the books that I recommend. And these are not links to any affiliate links. I make no money off of this. Thai vocabulary, 9,000 words. I carry this book around with me probably all the time, and it's the 9,000 most common words, and it's actually organized into topics like education, crime, accidents, Higbee Thai reference grammar. I think most serious Thai students have a copy of this book. It's actually pretty big, probably too big and too heavy to carry around all the time. So I keep that book at home, and then I carry another book, David Smy's The Thai Essential Grammar. It's a red book, and it's a lot thinner and smaller, lighter, of course. Read Thai in 10 days. This is where you go through the consonants and the tone marks, and the title is a little misleading because there's no way you could do it in 10 days. In 10 days, you could actually learn a lot, and then it's probably going to take you a couple months at least to really get it down. And then, of course, if you go to school to learn how to read and write, it's much, much faster, and you'll have more people and more feedback. But I would suggest getting Read Thai in 10 days. The person who wrote this book is actually the head instructor at Duke. Learn Thai by a white guy. I actually purchased a subscription to his course. It's very good. I didn't complete it, but it was a good way to start me off. Tab about teaching. So these are teachers, Thai people teaching Thai to foreigners for the most part. And I have it listed by the channel name, and then the channel name has a link to the YouTube, a short description, whether it's active, whether the last video has been like 6 or 5 years ago, and then whether they have a Patreon link. If they have a Patreon link, you could click on it, donate, subscribe. A lot of these instructors, what they do is they give the YouTube videos for free, and then they have a Patreon where you donate, let's say $5 to $10 a month. And I belong to a couple. I happily donate to them, even though I don't watch. Maybe I watch a couple of their videos every month, but the reason I donate to them is they've helped me learn Thai, and I feel it's my way of giving back, and really it only costs me $5 a month. The ones that I use the most are Learn Thai with Maud, Banana Thai, I quite like. They also have a school in Bangkok. And then I also like Learn Thai by Shelby and Learn Thai with Grace. Some teachers may be more to your liking, and that's completely fine. Everyone has different tastes of like pitch and tone and how fast they talk, and videos about immersion and comprehensible input. So it's two people talking and you just sit there and listen. I use it a little differently. I actually watch them to learn Thai conversation cadence. So when you're speaking Thai, there's a certain back and forth and cadence that you speak the sentences in, and I'll try to answer. I'll try to pretend I'm one side of the conversation. I'll try to answer it and stuff. Some of the instructors on that channel have gone on to form their own channels, and I have listings to them. There are many English teachers, like Adam Bradshaw is one extremely famous one here in Thailand. He is an American. He came to Thailand. He learned Thai. He speaks amazing Thai. He's teaching English to Thais, and then I'll just reverse it. Foreigners speaking Thai. It's inspiring to see someone who's an American, who's British, who spend the thousands of hours it takes to learn Thai, to speak and read Thai, and now they have a YouTube channel and they're spouting Thai, and it's pretty inspiring. This guy has learned how to speak fluently. I can learn how to speak fluently. He's no different than I am, other than he's put more hours and effort into it. So a couple channels I've gone to is my mate Nate. He's kind of the Thai version of Mr. Beast. So he's a foreigner, come to Thailand, and he does Mr. Beast type of things like crazy contests and prizes. So Colin is kind of like the new hotness in Thailand, and these are a bunch of Koreans. What I like about them is they really try to speak, like they have no fear.
언니 약긴 주디 내 남 약긴
And if they mess up, right? And actually what's nice is one of the people that appears on Colin quite regularly is a former Duke student. So a lot of the students and teachers at Duke watch this channel because it's like, yay, it's a Duke student. Hashtag is another one. Talk Thai with Patty. He's an Aussie. Stuart J. Raj, polyglot, very good. Also has a really nice book. What I want to point your attention to is down at the bottom. I have Thai Top Fitness, Mark Abbott Official, and Caption Mark. So there's a guy, Mark Abbott, Brit, who was born in South Africa or grew up in South Africa, came to Thailand, started a business, protein shakes and fitness, and his Thai is like, oh man, it's good.
ไปจัดการคนเนี้ยเพราะผิวสีเขาก็จะเอากลุ่มของเขากัดมันก็เลยแบบว่ามันเหมือนกับว่าเรามีปืนกูมีปืนก็แบบลังเลนะหรือว่าตำรวจมาแล้วก็ได้ยินว่าไอ้คนเนี้ย
You swear he's Thai, comprehensible Thai. And so what I've done is broken it down by the different levels. So basic, beginner, upper beginner. So there's beginner, intermediate, advanced, and in those different levels, there's sub-levels. I'm amazed at how much content they have put up. There's literally hundreds to maybe thousands of hours conversation content on this YouTube channel. It is a treasure of a resource. And I think if you're going to school and you combine it with maybe 15 to 25 minutes to 30 minutes a day of reading, or not reading, but listening to this channel and watching this channel, I think it will go a long way to helping you with your conversation. Thai news tends to be very skewed towards the negative. Crime and death and accidents and just, yeah. You're gonna see mothers crying because their son just died in a chemical fire in Rayong. That's the thing in this past week. You'll have tons of hidden security camera footage of fights and people getting knocked out or worse. A couple of the channels that I really like is a new one that I found is FM91 Pro down at the bottom. It's mainly about crime and police type stuff, but it's live streams and videos. I found that channel to be very good. Most of the Thai news channels have this talking head type of format where it's 2 to 3 presenters sitting behind a desk and they kind of riff off of each other, and some have better chemistry than others. Business, okay, so there are a lot of nice Thai business channels and they do a lot of interviews. I like watching them because their audio is very crisp. Usually their audio is very crisp. They have very good guest speakers, and yeah, they talk about different topics, and it's good to hear, especially if you're going to go into business, if you're going into higher level work in Thailand, these channels are very valuable. And also real estate. So I have a couple of channels here talking about condos, condo reviews. That's also very good. It's a different set of vocabulary when you're talking about condos because you have to talk about plumbing, pools, balconies, kitchens, electric bills. The ones I like here, WorkPoint Today is pretty good. Secret Sauce is good. The Standard is also very good. We also have channels talking about money. And then I have a couple channels devoted to construction and public works. They go around town and they go around Thailand and they show off like new highway rest stops that are being built, new malls that are coming up.
คอนกรีตอัดแรงรูปกล่องชนิด Precast Segmental Block Girder เพื่อรับโครงสร้างส่วนบน Super Structure ขนาด 4 ช่องจราจร 2 ช่องจราจรต่อทิศทาง
New MRT stations or BTS stations, they talk about public planning. Where and when is the new BTS line going to come up? Okay, next tab, documentaries. I'm actually on this tab probably the most. Food and travel, lots of food and travel channels. The one I like is I Roam Alone. She's Thai and she goes around the world to crazy places and tries out the different foods. He's kind of like the Thai female version of Anthony Bourdain. And she's been to crazy places like Iraq and Afghanistan and Burma, like all over the place. And so that's a good channel. Bear Hug is another one that I like. A couple fashion channels there. Documentary channels. Out of the documentary channels, I love Mosala 101. So what Mosala 101 does is they're based in the US and they interview Thai people in the US that have made it. So their most famous video is they interviewed a LAPD officer, a Thai LAPD officer. He works out of the West LA station. Well, at the time of the video, he worked out of the West LA station. 30 years ago, wow, I'm old. 30 years ago, I was an explorer at the same police station. So when the picture came up, I was like, damn it, I know that police station. I know the lobby. I've been in there many, many times. So explanations is another genre of YouTube channels that I highly recommend. So they'll take either a scientific concept like, I don't know, quantum mechanics, chemistry, travel, airplanes, COVID, diseases, and they'll explain it in Thai. And a lot of times what they're doing is they're taking a YouTube video that was in English and they're changing it to Thai. Saudi Cup, Sawadee my cup. Oh, check. อ๋อต้องถ่ายรูปลายบริเวณที่นี่ Oh wow. น่าสนใจหนึ่งชั่วโมงหนึ่งครั้งครับผมเข้าใจขอบคุณครับ That's pretty cool. So security guard was running around. One of the things you'll notice in Thailand is the staff every hour have to take pictures. So if you ever notice, why is the cleaner taking a picture of the place that she just mopped? Why is there someone mopping up the floor and someone else stands to the side taking a picture? And so that was the security guard who runs around taking a picture every hour to make sure that, to prove that yes, indeed, I did walk the different floors and everything is safe. And incidentally, this is the common area of my condo, which includes the pool. And this is kind of like a barbecue meeting area that I think you can reserve, but a lot of times it's empty, so I use it to study and make my videos. Okay, the explanation channels. And yeah, so what they're doing is they're explaining things like history and battles in World War II and World War I in Thai. So it's very good because a lot of times in classes, you have to explain similar concepts. So I will go to these explanation channels to get ideas, and then I kind of try to parrot change up a bit a little, but I will try to parrot what they said in class. And so tech is, cars, gadgets, computers, software development. People talk about how to program Python in Thai. So if you're a geek, like a former network engineer, software designer, etc., this is probably the tab for you. Aviation, so Thai pilots talking about their life and their career. Medical stuff. So if you're interested in Thai medical doctors talking and recommending health and stuff like that. A couple gaming channels. I don't do gaming channels too much. And then, gadget channels, kind of like the MKBHD type folks, but in Thai. Reviewing a lot of gadgets, new iPads, new phones, new cameras. Okay, entertainment channels. These are vlogs and music, and the main one I want to concentrate on is the movies explained they'll watch a movie, so it'll be something like Mission Impossible, Top Gun 2, and they will explain the plot in Thai. This is very good because you know what the movie is about in English, so you could explain it in English. But now, when they explain it in Thai, you're going to pick up so much vocabulary because you immediately know, because you know what the movie is about, you'll immediately know what it is in Thai. There are a lot of channels in Thai that talk about Warhammer 40k, Dungeons and Dragons, role-playing games, and they're very fun to watch.
กว่าหมื่นปีที่ดาวดวงนี้ทำให้ข้าต้องอับอายไม่มีอีกแล้วเขาชักรัสเนียนออกมาปีศาจที่สิงอยู่ในดาบสั่นสะท้านด้วยความเกรี้ยวกราดพร้อมกับความดีใจที่จะได้เข้าร่วมการสังหารหมู่
I grew up with 40k, I grew up with Dungeons and Dragons, and it's good to hear that. Vampire cafes are cafes that are open 24 hours that you can just hang out at and study at. Now you know where I hang out, so if you go there like midnight, I'm probably there. But the street at Rachida, that's a good one. Samyam, Starbucks, that's open 24 hours. Lots of Chula students there. La Phoenix Cafe, warning to you, wear your jacket, bring a jacket, bring a hoodie because it is absolutely freezing in there. Tom and Tom's, 24 hours, and there's interesting nightlife walking around that will distract you. And then there's the Reddit link. So there is a subreddit for learning Thai. I have found with Reddit, sometimes it gets a little combative with people trying to push their way of learning Thai. Once again, there are people out there who will say, my way or the highway, like this is the only way to learn Thai. And I try to avoid those types of people. And then also on Facebook, there's a group called Farangs Can Learn Thai. And once again, the same warning applies. You can get some very good, valuable info out of that, but once in a while, someone will pop up with the dogma of you can only learn Thai this way. So however you're learning Thai, whether it's self-study or you're going to school, good luck to you. And stay tuned for another video about learning Thai. Hopefully get one out, in a week or two. But once again, my name's Humphrey. Take care, stay safe, and I'll talk to you later.